Hi, and welcome to day 26 of Veda. Can you believe it? This is our last Friday. You've almost made it through the series. My name is Pauline Perot with Jump Out of Bed, and today's prompt is a really cool one. And it talks about what is something that you wish you were better at, but you're not. And I came up with 5 things as I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you. Some are on the business side of things and some are on the personal side of things. So the first one that I thought about immediately when I read that prompt is I wish I was better at saying goodbye. And I know that probably comes as a bit of a strange thing to you. I have lived in 5 different provinces in Canada, and as well I've lived 2 years abroad in Europe, and I have met the most fantastic people ever in my travels, and they have touched me in ways that I don't even know I probably realize or even understand at this point. And I have understood and gone through the pure grief and pain it has been to pack up my life, say goodbye, and start all over in a different place. And if I have any of my Rotary Youth Exchange peeps watching this video, I know you can probably relate to this, that saying goodbye never does get easier. And I'm not talking either about that final goodbye, but just when you have to move, if you've ever moved, how difficult it is to say goodbye to those relations. And I've never really found that fine balance of honoring those relationships in my heart and feeling okay about it and not feeling too grief stricken. So if you have a strategy, definitely let me know. The second thing that I wish I was better at that I'm not is handling rejection. And I'm sure there's many of you watching this that can probably relate to that. And I would mean that both on the personal and on the business side. I find it very difficult to positively overcome that, whether it's friendships that have gone astray or whether it's business relationships. If a client no longer wants to do business or a contract ends soonly, thankfully that doesn't happen all that often. But when it does, it definitely hurts. And I think that's often why prospecting and doing sales calls is not as fun, because that big fear of rejection. So if you have, again, ways to overcome that, I'd love to hear what you do. The third area that I wish I was better at that I'm not is playing team sports. Growing up, I was never really involved in any sort of organized team sport. I love playing, or I do love playing volleyball, but I have never been on a formal team, and I'm so competitive, and maybe that's part of why I've never gone and done that. But I do envy folks who have that sort of athletic ability in the team environment, and wish that I had some talent in that area. The fourth one that I would say that I wish I was better at that I'm not is I wish I was better at playing golf. If you are in business and you're watching this, you know how important the game of golf is to business, and I just don't want to be the loser out on the course who, takes 9 strokes to get to the green and just doesn't want to count and drops my ball wherever I want. Currently, I play and I love it and it's great fun, but I'm not very good at it, and so I wish I was better at golf, but I'm not. And the last thing that I would say to you is I wish I had more patience. I wish I was a more patient person, but I'm not. There's times that that really serves me. I think the opposite side of patience sometimes, certainly in the business context, is being aggressive, and I relentlessly go after my goals, and I'm very focused and I'm very determined. But when it comes to some things where I probably should exercise a little bit more patience, it would be like waiting in line in a grocery store, or when people are standing in the walking aisle on those moving escalators in airports. Just drives me nuts because I'm always in a hurry to get somewhere. Now I'm kind of sounding like a country song, but I could definitely use a little bit more patience. So I'm curious. I've had so much fun learning about you over this Veda challenge, and I'd love for you to drop me a line. What is something or things that you wish you were better at, but you're not? That's it for day 26. Have a great Friday.